Implementing any program virtually can present unique opportunities and potential challenges. There are a number of strategies and best practices you can use to successfully implement JA Company program virtually. It's important that JA volunteers only connect with students via web conferencing tools when another adult is present. Work with a classroom teacher, second JA volunteer, or JA staff member to provide the best team to support students virtually. First, familiarize yourself with your selected web conferencing tool and practice using all of its features. Your local JA area contact will let you know which tool has been provided by the JA area or school. Whether it's screen sharing, breakout rooms, chats, surveys, whiteboards, or another tool, you want to know how to use the tools effectively before you are in a meeting with students. If you can, do a dry run with colleagues or friends to work out the kinks. Share any online resources or documentation with students before the meeting. Ensure they have access to the documents and sites. Establish rules and expectations for your learners and yourself so the session runs smoothly. For example, tell students to mute their microphones when they are not talking. Explain what students should do if they have questions or want to share with the group, such as using the raise hand icon or asking a question in the chat window. Before you begin the session, share your expectations with participants, including your rules for using audio, chat, and webcam features. Using webcams helps to close the virtual divide and makes participants feel like they are together. Seeing each other's faces creates a sense of community and connection. Students typically stay more focused when they see each other and know that others can see them. In the event that video streams lag as a result of bandwidth issues, you can always ask students to turn off their cameras at that time. Encourage student collaboration. Use tools such as a virtual whiteboard that students can annotate on, or a shareable document that students can edit so that they can work together either during the session or outside of class. Use reflection or question prompts as opportunities to open up class discussion. Open-ended discussion questions during live sessions engage students and encourage them to delve deeper into topics. Ask questions that require students to pick a side or state their opinion. Prepare questions ahead of time to help guide the discussions. Encourage student participation. Call on individual students, use polling tools, or allow students to use the microphone to respond to questions. Web conferencing tools have built-in status icons. Use them to get agreement or yes/no responses. Students can communicate simply by enabling an icon. These techniques are an effective way to check in with students. Collect specific kinds of information before class. Send an email or a 1 to 3 question survey a day or two before class asking students about their experiences or opinions as they relate to the upcoming session topics. Use the first few minutes of a session to do a quick check-in with students. Have informal conversations, break down the virtual barriers, and help with the warm-up. As you deliver information, think about how to make the session interactive rather than the standard presentation of information. During your planning, consider specific times when you can use chat features, polling questions, whiteboards, etc. to engage the students with the content. Facilitating JA Company program in a fully virtual environment can be just as effective and enriching as doing it in an in-person or blended learning model. Success is all about leveraging the technology you have at hand and making a meaningful connection with the students. Depending on your class's virtual setup and collaborative abilities online, there may be certain limitations in the product you select, how students raise capital, and how products are sold and distributed. Be sure to check with your local JA area representative on your options.